What's going on, people? Kagey here. Welcome to my channel. It's the first video upload. Very excited to get this thing going. No word of a lie, I was going to start it after the third international break, but I thought, look, my team have had a great victory tonight. Leeds United have won away from home 3-0 against Aston Villa, and it was a great performance, and we'll get into that in a minute. Well, the tired eyes, that's why I'm doing this video a couple of hours after the game. So look, you're getting me here as I am now, tired eyes and everything. So yeah, but yeah, in regards to the channel, of course, I want to see this thing grow, but it's going to be football content, no frills. I'm going to have people on that I respect, and just football opinions that are true, nothing that's going to be too shocking. I don't think so anyway, but you might be shocked at some of the things I say, but I don't think so. And it's going to be my stuff. I've been featuring on people's podcasts and live streams for a long time now, and it was just time for me to do my own thing. I'm still going to be doing that because I love working with other people and collaborating with other people, but it's time for me to have something that I own and something in my own name to just to be my own and be accountable for. So it's up to me to upload. I'm not relying on anybody else, and I kind of like that. I like the accountability of having my own channel. And yeah, I'm gonna try and make it as good as possible. I want to get to a healthy subscription amount where I'm doing live streams and talking to the people and chopping it up with the people out there, because that's fun for me. I love doing that stuff. So yeah, man, we'll see how we can get this thing growing. In regards to the game tonight, well, this is what you get with Leeds United. You get a result like Wolves on Monday, where we'll do a lot of damage in the first half. We'll do a lot of good stuff in the first half, but with no finish. And then it costs us and we lose the game. That's what you'll get sometimes, because that's just how we play. But then when it does work, like it did today against Aston Villa, it comes off and it just looks amazing. The amount of people down my timeline on Twitter that I saw that, we're just amazed by the way we played. And that's because if you don't watch Leeds United week in, week out for the last 2 years under Bielsa, you won't know how we play. So you're probably expecting us, depleted team, couple centre-backs out, Calvin Phillips out, that we might struggle against a team riding high with confidence. But Leeds don't approach games like that. Marcelo Bielsa doesn't approach games like that. That's the difference between having a real coach and a manager who doesn't really know what they're doing. And we could go through a few of those in the Premier League, and we'll save that for another video at another time. But Bielsa is a coach's coach, and he's meticulous in his planning. He's adaptable. We have one way of playing, but he adapts it on the fly. One instance in the game today, which puzzled a lot of people, and people were like, oh no, Pascal Struijk is going to have his confidence ruined. Oh, the poor guy. But Bielsa does this. If something's not working, he'll change it in the game. It doesn't matter if it's the first half or second half. He's done it to Calvin Phillips before, and Calvin Phillips is one of our best players, full-fledged international. But he'll take him off if it's not working in the first half. He'll take him off. He does things that is for the better of the team. And that's what people don't get. People think that Pascal Struijk will probably be destroyed, but Pascal Struijk will know. Bielsa will have explained it to him and just reassured him that it was nothing of his fault in the game. But the thing is, you can have somebody booked on 10 minutes and carry on the whole game, but it all depends on who you're playing. Now, Villa have got McGinn, Grealish and Barkley, 3 midfield runners in the centre that would have been running at him, forcing him to try and get that second yellow, and it was coming. And that is why Bielsa is just that one step ahead and got the substitution made, and Shackleton, he fit him very well. But that's the difference. When you've got a tactician like that, you get results like that. It's that simple. We don't have a manager here who's matey-mateys with the players with nicknames. We don't have a Just Vibes manager. We've got a guy who plans everything and has a plan for everything. And it was a tale of two halves. The first half was kind of like the Wolves game where we was creating stuff but not finishing them, and Bamford was guilty of missing a few. And I thought for a moment Patrick Bamford had come back from the Championship where he was inconsistent, very inconsistent. You know, he would miss a lot of chances, and I thought that was going to happen again. And I'll say off the bat, you know, I've always said that I think that we need another striker to add to Bamford, because if you know Bielsa, he's going to keep Bamford, so you have to accept that he's going to be here. But I always thought that we needed another poacher in there just to give Bamford some real competition. But the Championship Bamford in the first half was gone. In the second half, Bamford, who was the one at Anfield, the one versus Fulham, the one versus Sheffield United, came back, and wow, you know, what a hat-trick. You know, the first goal was what it was, a nice team move and everything else like that. The second goal against Emiliano Martinez, who's been on one hell of a roll since he took the jersey at Arsenal, won the cups, you know, Cup and the Shield, and carried on his form into Aston Villa, and he's one of the reasons why they're tops, you know, near the top of the league. And he did that against him, you know, outside of the box and with no respect, just top corner, you know. And you what can you do? But the third one for me was the one that just made me wow. He had Neymar feet, you know. Patrick Bamford had Neymar feet before he hit that ball. Can you believe it? I can't believe it. I don't even think Patrick Bamford can believe it. If you're trying it again next week, I don't think it's going to come off. But what a goal to cap off the hat-trick. And, you know, I have a feeling that the Mings incident with Bamford, where Mings dragged him up by his shirt, kind of like just lit a fire under him, you know, because Bamford loves that kind of stuff now. Before he was kind of timid when he first came. You know, he used to get hustled off the ball a lot. He wasn't that strong. But last season and this season, he is one that just loves roughhousing. Now he gets involved. And that thing with Mings, because, you know, in all fairness to Mings, he probably thought Bamford's trying to play for the penalty. But, you know, Bamford got an injury from the turf. You know, he got hurt from the turf. But Mings didn't know that time. That's why he dragged him up. But things like that can stoke a fire under somebody, and it did. And Bamford just went off. You know, that hat-trick was amazing. And I'll be watching it a few more times this weekend for sure. You know what I mean? So we're up into third right now. And it's Friday, so there's a lot of fixtures to go. But hey, Leeds United third in the Premier League. I haven't heard this for quite a while, so I'm going to enjoy it while it lasts, right? But in terms of what we've heard this you know, this week in regards, you know, Gabby Abandohor aside with his Bielsa might be a myth and all Leeds United do is run around, is you get other pundits and people that don't know Leeds that say off the cuff stuff too, that these guys get paid to actually say these things and they have no idea what they're talking about. They have no idea. But all I'll say to everybody is just never, ever, ever doubt Bielsa. Just don't do it. Because the guy has always got a plan, and we have one way of playing, but it's one thing for other teams to try and stop us from doing what we're doing. And as you've seen so far in the Premier League, we've taken the form from the Championship into the Premier League, as I knew we would. You know, I was on various platforms saying that I think we're going to finish 10th. And I still feel that we'll finish 10th, because I still think that where there's a Villa result, there's going to be a Wolves result. And I think we're going to still have those inconsistencies within the squad. But I think we're going to get more than enough points to finish in the top 10. And yeah, I just think that, you know, I think people tonight, people that watch the game, whether it was on pay-per-view or by other means, will have seen that we are for real. You know, we're not here to make up the numbers. We are a real football team. We're a proper football team. We play real good, fluid football. And we're adaptable. We got centre-backs out. Ayling will go centre-back. Dallas will go right-back from left-back. Struijk will move up to defensive midfield. You know, this is just what we do. And as the season rolls on, other teams will find this out. And it's like it's a saying that I go by. Those who don't hear must feel. So if you don't hear this, you're just gonna have to feel it when we play you, right? But yeah, no, I'm gonna let the video off here. I think I've said enough for a, just a quick open. Please like and subscribe. Drop a comment on. Get this thing interactive, man. Share it amongst your people. And yeah, thank you for watching. Kagey out.